Hi, I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jan Carl. Thanks for choosing to watch this clip from our Small Town Big Deal YouTube channel.
For full episodes, go to our website, smalltownbigdeal.com.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel to find all kinds of great clips.
Now enjoy the video.
We have traveled several hours north to the small town of Hayward, Wisconsin.
Population 2316, and it's about 2 hours northeast of Minneapolis-St. Paul.
Now here's a piece of trivia for you. Here in Hayward, they have the largest fiberglass replica of the musky fish.
Really?
Yeah, I can't make this stuff up, but it's a really big deal.
But today the really big deal is the World Lumberjack Championships. And Jan, how good are you at throwing an axe?
It kind of depends on how mad I get.
I'm not sure I want to find out. Every July, competitors from all over the world come to compete for $50,000 in prize money and the title of Lumberjack World Champion.
We met up with one fierce competitor, Samantha Hadley, who gave us a little insight into the sport of log rolling.
So Sam, what exactly made you want to get into log rolling?
Well, I grew up here in Hayward, and we host the Lumberjack World Championships every year, so I just kind of grew up around it. Instead of going to soccer camp in the summer, we all went to log rolling camp.
They make it look so easy. I'm pretty sure that I would be in the water right away, even if I was standing on the log by myself.
What you saw Leah and I do is running. We're facing the same direction, so there's going to be a lot of running forward. And if you're bucking the opposite person, it's a lot more muscle and technique of trying to gain control of that log and making it spin the way you want it to spin.
Okay, then I noticed their shoes. These are special, like log rolling shoes that they make themselves. So the next thing we go to is the underhand, which I'm thinking that's a bad name anyway.
We met up with Matt Koger, a timber sports champion who knows a thing or two about chopping logs.
I'm the current U.S. Steel Timber Sports Champion.
Wow,
I get to
U.S.
go,
champion.
U.S. champion. I get to go to Stuttgart, Germany in October for the World Championships.
Wow.
So I get to represent the U.S. in that. Ready to have a try?
You want to try?
You want to try?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
You know, Jan thought I was throwing her under the bus, but a gentleman always lets a lady go first, and I really didn't want to go first.
Your main motion is just going to be up here in front, back down underneath. Yep.
Oops, wrong place. Balancing on the log was easier than I thought, but getting that axe exactly where you want it, not so much. It's kind of stuck. You know, you look at the other guys and they just have these big chunks of wood that they chop out, and I've got like toothpicks. Chop, 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 chop. I think I can have a good hearty lunch now.
Yeah.
Okay, Rodney's turn.
This piece right here is just going to fall off. So you gotta, I'll tell you whenever it's getting ready.
It's gonna get wobbly.
So it'll be a little wobbly. All right, I'll open up a chip for you.
Yeah, do that.
Is that kind of how I did it?
Kind of. She didn't fall off, I did.
All right. Now go to the other side. Yep. So it's breaking?
Yeah, it's breaking.
You felt how wobbly it
Oh,
was?
yeah.
Whoa! Woo! There you
That's
go!
Good job. Good teaching, man.
Good job. I love the sport. I mean, I've done it for 14 years. It's just the thrill of the competition. Back in the day, these same techniques were used in the timber industry to get the trees out of the forest, back into the mills. The main thing is trying to keep the sharp ends away from you whenever you fall or anything like that.
Yeah, if I'd been your mom, I might have suggested like golf.
I think she did.
This year, more than 100 competitors were vying for over $50,000 in prize money. But according to Adam LaSalle, the world of timber sports, well, it's not just about making money.
Why do you love it so much?
The competitive drive, the ability to smash things with axes is always fun. This is one of the biggest small communities like I've ever been a part of. We got competitors coast to coast, international competitors from Australia, New Zealand. We have a guy from the Czech Republic here. You know, I'd give you the shirt off my back if you needed it. You know, that's what kind of family we are.
Well, now we do the Jack and Jill saw. I'm Jack, Jan's Jill, just in case you were wondering.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna pull the saw all the way back, and then you're gonna pull the saw all the way back.
There were a lot of rules. I thought you just hang on and saw away, but no, just the right stance, really low.
Keep the blade straight. We can't push it. Yeah. I don't know.
And then you're gonna be sitting down like this. Everybody try that. How's that feel?
It's like yoga class.
It felt better 20 years ago.
3, 2, 1, go. There you go. Yeah. Keep going. Hey! We just run the saw through a big knot. That's why you guys weren't doing anything.
Oh, look at that, we had a big knot to go through.
No wonder we had so much trouble.
Hey, good job. So Rodney and I cut our log in about 30 seconds, and we thought that was pretty good until we found out they do it in like...
Go. Okay, 20 uses a white pine. This might be the fastest you ever seen it cut by hand. Who's it gonna be? Station 5.
We shaved 24 seconds off. We can compete. Adam, so your girlfriend Sam, she competes here too, right?
Exactly, yeah. She's a professional log roller and boom runner. She's across the pond.
So is there any competition between you guys?
No, she's way better at log rolling than I am.
So if she wins and you don't that night, you still get a kiss?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
And we travel a lot of miles in a truck together. We got to get along.
Coming up on Small Town Big Deal, Adam gives us a lesson in axe throwing, and one of us hits the bullseye.
Yay!
Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal. We're in Hayward, Wisconsin for the Lumberjack World Championships, a competition steeped in the tradition and history of the logging industry.
Adam LaSalle, a competitor in this year's championship, is giving Jan and I a taste of that tradition with a crash course in axe throwing.
Bullseye every time.
Now this is going to be fun.
The way this target is set up, it's 20 feet away. The bullseye is 60 inches off the ground. And in that distance, it's one revolution of the axe.
And all I can think about is like the Lone Ranger.
And now go.
Oh, so my axe is going thud, not shoot. You know, I think you want shoot. You don't want thud.
Money.
Bullseye.
That's the best you can do right there.
That was pure luck, but it sure felt good.
I am never gonna hear the end of this.
It's finally time for the Lumberjack World Championship to begin. And the rain, well, it just keeps on pouring.
The weather wasn't exactly cooperating, so we have these very exclusive small town big deal raincoats called trash bags.
Maybe we should sit in the back row. All these wet axe handles are making me a little nervous.
Nah, I like the front row, where all the action is.
One word, splinters.
And there they go, folks. So he will be the first one to the turn. And neck around the barrels.
When they're running on those logs, they're a moving target the whole time.
They run so fast on those logs. I have no idea how they keep from falling off.
The speed when she is in the water, Katie Jessica.
Oh, splash.
Shanna Martin is Gretchen Green's log rolling teacher. Now the two are about to go head to head for the title of log rolling champion.
World champion and her log rolling teacher. Please welcome Shanna Martin.
The teacher versus the student. Now this ought to be good.
At the actual dead on the prologue here at Lumberjack Bowl. Look at that!
I don't know how they do it. It takes so much concentration and so much core muscle. They got me tired.
She is one fall away from her first world title, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that one, ladies and gentlemen!
It was a loss for Shanna, but it was also a win to see her student perform so well.
This is, I'm thinking, a little hard because you were going for your 5th world championship and you're the teacher and the student beats you.
She beat me, but you know what? If someone's going to beat me here, I'd rather it be her than anybody else.
That's impressive. Now, what impressed me the most, though, is when you're splashing with water, then the announcer says something wrong and you correct him while you're doing it.
That probably meant I wasn't as focused as I should have been.
Gretchen, what would you tell other kids who are thinking about doing this because it looks kind of fun?
Well, there's programs all over now, so if you look online at uslogrowing.com, you can find different choices. A lot of different Ys have it now, especially here in the Midwest.
Why do you love doing this so much?
I'll answer first because of people like her. Everybody in the sport is absolutely unbelievable. It's such a unique sport and obviously not a huge sport that everybody gets to know each other. And this is like my other family.
All these folks that do timber sports, it's just one big family. They get along so good, even though they're competitive. This is really fun.
You know, coming up here and seeing all this competition kind of made me proud to be an American because we have so much variety here and we embrace so many different things, yet we're still all one people.
Thanks for watching this clip from Small Town Big Deal. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Also, click the like button. To see full episodes, go to www.smalltownbigdeal.com.